Anybody else, I'm not saying that for anybody else, but in my taste palette, I can't take something like um, Moose Tracks and put, strawberry. First floor going up.
Oops. I wonder, can I flip my camera? Oh, I should probably be saying something, but maybe I should just wait right here for a second and check my sound. Oh, hi, Pretty and Camo. Can you hear me? Is it like super loud? Oh, well, that's gonna be loud. I think I'm still in the other live too. Okay. I was trying to tell the Boss Life Online that, oh, in the other live, that I am live. Okay, so I'm leaving the other live because I am, I like to multitask, but I can't do it that well. Enough to still be in that other live. And I didn't get to say bye. So, bye, Mama Gurney. Um, so, yeah, can y'all hear me though? Can somebody give me like a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, thank you, Pretty and Camo. We are going to the farmer's market. Hi, Sugar Love. Thank you for coming. If you can hear me, somebody give me like a ear emoji because I don't really know. Hey, girl, I don't know what to call you because you in here under your whole name. So I'm gonna just be like, hey, love. Hi, Flower Glamorous. So after my live today, thank you, love, for confirming for me. So after my live, Flower Glamorous is after me at what is 6 p.m. Eastern time, but right now I am trying to go to Hey Living Your Best Life, trying to go to the farmer's market. I got my, let's see, oh, I am also still multitasking because this is my new, it's like a gimbal. And so I'm trying to practice using that. And I've got my little cart. Can you all see my cart? I'm doing this all wrong in terms of using it out there. So anyway, there's my cart, which you cannot see the whole thing. And my reusable bags in my bag. And we are multitasking and we're just gonna go to Reading Terminal Market. So living your best life, I am going to go get fruits and veggies and stuff and food so that I can meal prep today. So it was between, do I meal prep during my live or do I actually go get the groceries? And the way time worked out, it was go get the groceries. But that reminds me, I remembered to put myself on Do Not Disturb on this phone, but I did not remember to put myself on Do Not Disturb on my other phone, which is connected to this one because I love my eye products and boom. And so they're all connected. Hi, Keith Tisdale. Welcome to the live. We are going to the farmer's market. Hey, Mama Goonie. I forgot to say bye because I was trying to get this live started and be in the elevator. So my bad. But enjoyed the live and I hope you feel better. And I hope you get your, hey, Jay. You were on my list today because I wanted to see how you were doing. So after I get off this live, which should be around 6 o'clock, I'm gonna give you a call and check on you. But we are going to the farmer's market and I got my cart so that I can walk down the street and be able to walk back and carry all my things and remember my reusable bags. Thank you for liking and sharing the live. I try to remember my reusable bags because besides the fact that it's good for the environment, they also kind of shame you at the farmer's market if you don't have your reusable bags. I guess that's rightfully so. So that's why I also keep them tucked in my, what do you call it, in my little cart. And I don't really have anything in particular on my list today of what I was going to get, except for I like to get the like dollar bags of vegetables. And they shame you. Oh, you don't have a bag? Okay. But I was just, okay, I'm crossing the street against the light, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm jaywalking on the thing. This is probably not that safe. So when I was just in Cali, they actually charge you for all of the plastic bags, which definitely makes you rethink the purchase. Definitely makes you think about double bagging and is it really worth it? So, but because I live in like walking distance of, hey, Techno Snipe, walking distance of like most of the places that I do shop for groceries, then I try to keep the reusable bags. So I'm not actually really sure what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I heard about that, the Bee Lady Apiary, but how do they enforce that, particularly in a city like New York when they've got lots of other crime going on? I feel like they got other things to worry about, but I don't know. It all is together. No, I'm in Philadelphia.
It's like, oh, I'm not.
So hopefully, the other good thing about, I know, yes, Chic Pink, thank you. I like that you came in on this one. So one of the reasons why I also come here at this time is because they close at 6. So it's the only time that is not as crowded. Because I think it was the Boss Life Online had it was Carter's Eats had a live, and she was talking about like Don't You Hate It wins. And one of my Don't You Hate It wins was when people short stop in the, yeah, that's fake news, I know about is when people short stop in the middle of the aisle. And this place is notorious for it. Like, someone literally just short stopped right in front of me. I almost started to turn the camera around so you could see. But, oh, I'm not trying to get anybody in my live in the background, but they out here. Let me see if I can flip this camera. So I'm at the meat market right here. And so I'm gonna get some, but I'm in Philadelphia. I'm gonna get some of this thinly sliced chicken breast because I love this in the, using that in my air fryer. I don't know if he's cute. I'm not turning around to look. Girl. And then the other thing I really like to get here is this, do they have it? It's this like turkey chorizo. I don't see it. Ooh, but they have a turkey hot Italian, so maybe I'll get that. I can't find the turkey chorizo. They might be out. So, yeah, it's like a turkey chorizo sausage. But I never eat it just like the sausage, Mama Goonie. I slit the sausage open, and then I usually mix that with ground turkey for my like spaghetti and stuff. So the other thing is I can't really see over this counter, so y'all can see how tall I am, and then this is my point of view for the counter. So a lot of times when I'm here, nobody realizes I'm here, and they don't have like a number at this one, so I have to just like get on my tippy toes and wave usually. Yeah, I know you have the same. That's one of the reasons I love you. It was one of the ways we connected. Hi, okay, hold on. Can I get a pound of the thinly sliced chicken breast and a pound of ground turkey and um, a pound of the turkey Italian hot. Thank you. You can relate at 5'2"? Yeah, I've been the same height since 6th grade. So I'm pretty sure for a long time that this was done. So one of the things I meant to do about today was I wanted today, when I had been looking for ideas on what to do for my lives, I wanted to have it be, oh, that's my Nightbot. I don't know how this is going to go at Nightbot because I just added him and I don't really know, how he's going to work. I don't think he's going to time people out either, but I don't know what I set him up to do. So we'll just see what happens, y'all. So yeah, I wanted to make my lives on Sundays about like self-care. But self-care is a lot of different things. It's not just, the things people think about going to the spa or doing beauty treatments. Like, self-care can be a lot of things, and one of the things self-care can be is free. So doing this today is like self-care for me so that I'm not trying to get all these strangers up in my joint. But if you the turkey hot Italian, yeah, a pound. But if you walk up in my life, then you're in it. Oh, I was saying about the self-care. So, yeah, self-care can be free. Yeah, that's perfect. Nope, that's it. $12.83. Thank you. Debit. Okay, so I got a pound of turkey hot Italian sausage, because since I didn't get the turkey chorizo, I'll mix that for when I make spaghetti. A pound of ground turkey and a pound of that thinly sliced chicken breast. And how much was that? $12.83. I'm live. Yeah. Oh, on YouTube. Oh shoot! I just knocked my card out while I did it. It did say an error. Oh yes! No one ever has suggested this to me. Yo, there's a counter that I can reach. Thank you. Okay, sorry.
It's not your fault.
It is. That is not, I don't think that's, for most average people's height. Although I would still say my height is less than average, but my channel is Slasher Chick. If you go, so I'm assuming you don't just do this, right? Like you do something else, like in your life. So you have, so right now you slinging meat and slinging rhymes. You do that / that. So you a Slasher Chick too. So that's the plan. I mean, and we have other roles in our lives, like, whatever you are in your family or your friends that are your family, and like how do you make all that work in a way that works for you? So today in my live, I'm supposed to be talking about like free self-care. So I come here to get my food so I can meal prep today. That's my other self-care. And one thing that's another free self-care is just like sometimes saying no.
Oh, y'all do that all the time.
You say no all the time?
No problem with that.
Only the first time is hard. Oh, you never had a problem with it?
Nope.
No? Oh, well, that's good for you. I think I used to definitely say.
I probably did like I'm not saying in my teens, but I'm not just being on my teens. Like in my teens, probably like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like 16, 17. Hey, Chris, who helped them kids?
Oh, I ain't trying to get you in trouble.
Oh, it's cool. She's
Oh.
like 16, 17. I probably was like a hard time saying no. I started getting over that.
Yeah. I mean, because you got to put you first. And that's how you teach other people to put you first. So,
Yeah, have a good day though.
thank you. You too. I'll see you again. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to ignore you. And I wasn't trying to flip the camera without asking her. if I could put her on the camera. But hopefully I got a new subscriber. I also can't believe this. I'm surprised at this, but I don't actually mind being out here vlogging in public. I thought I would, but I don't. All right, so this is my favorite fruit stand. And as you can see, they have decided they just gonna pack up early. Like, we just out, we gone. So I won't be able to go there. I don't even know who y'all seeing, but okay, sure enough, I would let her know. Hi, Riley, Finchfield Food Reviews. If I missed anybody that came in, charge my head, not my heart, and my eyes, and my inability to multitask on my first live on Sunday Love, where we have a live crawl. And I just came from Mama Greenies live, and then after this, we go to Flower Glamorous to hang out with her for an hour. So this is it's not my second favorite one. It's just, it's always a little more crowded in this particular one. But I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna hold y'all and hold my cart. Oh, duh. I will just get a cart. Next time I'm gonna have to bribe that I come. I'm gonna have to like bribe a friend to come carry my camera so I can do all the things. So as you can see, this is what I'm gonna do. Hey, Invictus Media. I'm gonna put, you can't see it, hold on. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put my cart in the bottom of this cart. Definitely gonna make this work. Yeah, that's so not gonna work. Oops, sorry. Thank you, Living Your Best Life, for living your best life in my live and being willing to moderate and dropping out any mess that I didn't see. So yeah, I didn't figure out how to do that, y'all. I just went ahead and put it on my hands, but I will show the food. Yo, strawberries are crazy right now, but I want strawberries. But these are, yeah, you're right. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know what that is, but I trust you. I trust you. I spend so much time listening to you and your advice that I trust you. These strawberries, y'all, are $5.99 a pack from California, but it's the only way I'm gonna get. The only way I'm gonna get. I know. Is this out? It's the only way I'm gonna get my smoothies. I don't know how I feel about these blueberries, 2 for $3, after I just spent a grip on strawberries. So I'm gonna pause on that. Okay, but this butter lettuce right here. Good night, Casey Detox TV. Thank you for coming. Is only $1 a pack. So I can do something with that. Oh, I know what I can make with that. Chicken lettuce wraps. Yes. So these peaches here are $1.49 a pound, and the black plums are 99 cents a pound. I do want to be able to put some peaches in maybe my smoothies. So I'm gonna get some of those too. Listen, $4 is a lot. I'm used to being able to get my strawberries for like $2.99 or maybe $1.99 at, here at the farmer's market. So $4 is ridiculous to me. I'm glad I actually don't like avocados in Invictus Media. Like, I like guacamole, but I don't like actual avocados, which is weird. I just don't like, it's a texture thing. I also like my fruit really, really hard. Like, that's how I pick my fruit, the harder the better. Yeah, and they go bad fast. So that's the other reason why I'm like, I'm glad I don't like avocados and I don't have to worry about that problem. Um, so the other thing I like to be able to get here. Wait, the broccoli is $1.99 a pound right now? That also feels like a lot, but whatevs. I'm not gonna get broccoli right now. I'm here to get some. Yeah, I'm happy about those $1.49 a pound peaches though. I'll take that. But I'm here to get these string beans for $1.99 a pound. Oh, they're made right here in Philadelphia, if you can see that. And this organic squash is from Ohio. Oh, but they have these mangoes here for only $1.99. I don't really do a lot of mangoes either. But they would actually be good for my smoothies. But I love string beans. I had to turn it all around because I didn't want to inadvertently film these young ladies that are in front of me without their permission. So I appreciate everyone that's in here and for coming by. They charge you by the pound. It should say per package. For what? Living your best life? Which one should? I think I missed something that you said before that. And I have no way to go back there. I have a friend and an author in Philly who says the steak and cheese sandwiches there are really good for cheesesteaks. Yeah, I don't really like those to be Lady Apiary, but and I don't know if that's because I'm not originally from Philly, or it's actually because I don't really eat a lot of beef. I don't even eat chicken cheesesteaks. But yeah, Philly folks swear by them. One thing I don't trust is when I go somewhere else that's not Philadelphia and they calling it a Philly cheesesteak. That's not what that is. It may be a steak and cheese sandwich, but it's not a Philly cheesesteak. That's like going somewhere outside of like Canada and they calling it poutine. Don't sound right. Okay, that took me a long time to get them string beans, but I got them, y'all. I'm strongly considering this Go/Go, but a Channel Truckers Lounge all try to get on their routes. Just about everything they should charge per item. Man, I still wish everything cost a penny. So I used to be one of my wishes when I was a kid. So I considered this spinach bag. It's $7.99. It's supposed to be a 2.5 pound bag. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever in here has cooked spinach, but this 2.5 pound bag, like, is gonna be half of it once I cook it. Now I could cook it and then I could like freeze, the other cooked part. But I don't know. I don't want to spend $7.99 on that. That just seems too much. Are you agreeing with me, Mama Goonie? You used to wish everything was a nickel in the store. Man, I just wished everything was a penny. Like, I just didn't understand why they couldn't be, because I had pennies. Oh, I know what else I came in here to. Okay, I agree with you, Mama Greenie. And that $7.99 pound bag is staying here. But what I am gonna get is this cauliflower. It's $2.99 a head. However, I really like. Oh yes, that's the one. What? I'm such a nerd. I get so excited about the nerdiest things. Like my dollar bag section. Hey, J. Kurt Vivo. If y'all don't know everyone in here and you'd like to meet some other YouTubers or non-YouTubers, because some of these people are just like my friends and family who support me, and I really, really appreciate that. And then there's people like Jay Kurt, who is a musician and living your best life, who's on here. She's very motivational and inspirational, and The Boss Life Online is in here, and where I go to learn things about business, YouTube, and to just generally have fun in her chat. I'm in my I'm on blood thinner, so I can't have green veggies because of vitamin K. Oh man, pretty camera. Do you like green veggies though? Like, are you missing that? I hope that you're able to have a diet that you enjoy. This is the dollar bag section I was telling you all about. So, in this section, all the bags are $1. I would say there is still a catch. Oh, they have the donut peaches. But the catch is this stuff is like about to expire like tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of these mushrooms because I will cook them like right away. And it looks like all I would get from here, except I would get these tomatoes because I like to make my own tomato sauce. Oh, yes. I don't like that bag of corn. I don't like any of this corn. That's not working for me. What are these, pears? All right, that is like the end of that dollar section, but this dollar section seems to have nothing promising because everything seems to have started to expire. We're going to pass on that. But we got a couple good dollar bags. So I don't think there's anything else. My mother used to keep her string beans with ham hocks and potatoes so good. Ooh, you know what, the Bee Lady Apiary? I might do something like that then. Because I was just going to say, so I have some collard greens and black eyed peas at home that I was also thinking about, making this week. And I might make my string, and I have these potatoes, that I got to figure out something to do. So I might make these string beans with the potatoes and some smoked turkey. I don't have any ham hocks. I don't actually know how to cook ham hocks either, but I might do that with some turkey. So I'm also gonna get some cucumbers because I'm gonna try some of Kate's suggestions from inside Kate's kitchen so I can improve my water intake. You can see how excited I am about it. Hey, one and only Thick and Meaty. All right, the cucumbers are 2 for $1. And I'm not big on the water, even though I should be. I'm trying, y'all. I am. Maybe that's what I should do my next 21-day challenge for. But yeah, I think 2 for $1 isn't bad for the cucumber, so I will take it. And I can get some of these here Valencia oranges. I don't want those in there. 5 for $2. But these larger jumbo navel oranges are 2 for $1. So I'm gonna try these. Ever slice them in vinegar? Yes, with vinegar, salt, and pepper. I do like cucumbers like that. I'm from, sorry lady. I'm originally from South Carolina, so surprisingly though, there are some southern things I don't eat, but there are a lot of things that are typically southern that I definitely eat. Okay, and then these bananas here are 79 cents a pound. So I'm gonna get some of these. Like for example, in terms of pork, I literally eat every single part of the pig. Hi, Simon Cantola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I got the Simon part right, I hope. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to find a place to check out. I'm checking out. Hi. I have a bag or bags. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. Here, I'm gonna wash it all anyway. Oh, here, I'll give you this bag then.
Total is 15.43.
And I have another one of these if I need another.
Wait. I didn't bring up the strawberries. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yo, those strawberries were still getting me, y'all. My total was like 15.43, but the strawberries didn't make it yet. So let's see.
21.42.
Okay, 21.42. Thank you. So glad I remember my bags, y'all. I don't have to get publicly shamed. Oops. I'm gonna put just one of the bags in my cart. Sorry for this angle, but what it is, as my little sister would say. I'm at the farmers market in Philadelphia. Oh, you know what? Could you put those in this one? Like maybe, yeah, that, and I'm gonna put this in there. This is it. And then that way I can fit it in my cart. All right, here's another bad angle, but it is what it is, y'all. I'm trying not to film anybody that doesn't explicitly ask to be filmed and be done. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay. So, considering the the time of day in which I came, where a lot of things close. Thanks for the compliment, Simon. This is my iPhone, living your best life, but it's on that gimbal thing. It's called a Smooth, and I was supposed to. I'd been meaning to do a review on it for forever, but I needed to practice using it more to actually be able to do the review. So if it's so you could get, smoother shots and be able to switch with more of like a cinematic, what you call it. I don't remember to put it in a. Oh, Mama Goonie. If on my about section is the link to my YouTube inbox or my email /yourchicktv@gmail. That's also on my about section. And if you hit me up there, I can give you a link to show you what the thing is. Because it was not as expensive as generally the gimbals are, but it wasn't completely inexpensive, but it was less than $200. Ooh, it's loud right here. I'm gonna try to walk in a different area. It went from a super quiet section, where no one was, to a super crowded section where I just almost ran into 52 people. So the other good thing about this Gimbal is when you're using it just to record, like, and actually using the app. You can do a face follow where it will actually follow your face so that you never leave the frame. Um, you can record using the app to use it as a remote. Our son's camera output was $1,400. Yeah, the equipment can get really expensive, and I started this YouTube as like a hobby for me, and then really kind of got into it. I started it as a hobby, but I definitely wanted to be able to use it for business in some respect. But I wasn't really sure what that was or when that would be. So I'm like, let me just spend some time here, just figuring this thing out. Y'all, I really want to visit this place. It's called the Pennsylvania Poor Collective. And it's when they make, thank you, Simon. Thank you, Living Your Best Life. You are moderator goals. They have local spirits. And, oh wait, I was gonna show you what the inside looks like. I think they do private events in here too. So here, now I'll use this feature though to pan using this thing. And that is what you are basically paying for when you get a gimbal, to be able to do smoother shots like that when you want to pan something or zoom in, etc. And the other reason I needed it was because I wanted to be able to, vlog and stuff when I was out, but I didn't have anything that was stable enough. So when I started, since I did just start, like I said, as a, more of a hobby, and I didn't really have equipment, I just had a selfie stick to be able to hold out, or my arm, which gets very tiring. So I did start to invest in things to help me improve my channel, to continue to learn how to do this, and things like that. So I'm going to try to go back through the chat. I don't even know how to do that, y'all, actually, on here on this. Oh, snap, I just figured it out. So that's how you scroll back through the chat. Worth Everything took a course on how to use it. Yeah, I mean, if you invest in something like that, you should know how to figure out how to use it. That is for sure. I really appreciate everyone in here who is watching the live, everybody that's on the Sunday Love live stream train, and anybody that I haven't made in blue. That is an oversight, but I will make sure to do that with y'all, because I really, like the young lady said at the meat place, she's like, oh, you're trying to start a movement here, when we were talking about what is a slasher chick. And I do want to build a community for sure of like-minded people, and I appreciate you too, Simon. Thank you for coming. And that's one of the things I appreciate about all of y'all that are in here, because I definitely feel, like kindred spirits with a lot of you. And because of being able to get to know you through your channel. And I'm also trying not to get emotional. But as y'all continue to get to know me, I cry about like everything. I cry happy tears, I cry sad tears, but I definitely cry tears of joy a lot. And I've always known that you can meet and connect with people just via the internet. It's one of the things that why I actually put the internet on my list of things I'm grateful for when I make my gratitude list, because years and years ago, someone I consider a friend of mine now, she started this online community, and it was just a bunch of women that had a similar goal. We had similar goals about just different, I'm really trying not to tear up, but I'm thinking about this group. So anyway, it was called the Ladies of Sisternet, and We had similar goals, but it was goals for different organizations, but for like in different communities. And it was just a real, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's a vibe. Uh, I don't, you know what? Honestly, living your best life, it doesn't even bother me. Like, I used to maybe be a little bit self conscious about it, but those who know me, like, know, I just feel deeply. It is what it is. Now, I have learned to protect myself that everyone does not, uh, like, everyone's not ready to experience all of you all at once. So I know when I can be my full self and when I need to like read the room a bit more to see is anybody gonna attempt to dim my light. Yeah. Exactly. What like when to be vulnerable and when not to. Exactly. Like and I think that is just a gift of discernment that you develop over time, but it doesn't change that you're the type of person that can be able to tap into that if you and actually knows how to be empathetic, which you'd be surprised how rare that can be. Sometimes there are many communities on YouTube, and we're lucky that I think you said you're lucky that the homesteaders took me in. I actually, yeah, I was surprised at the communities that I found myself finding other people in that I connected with, like the homestead communities. I'm really about to get to tear up because like hi viewers of you. Thank you for coming. I think it is Finley River Kennels Jack Lackey. Okay. I watch his channel and he does like, hunting, fishing and trapping. And it makes me feel like I'm at home. And I would have never expected that. But when I was, I said I was from South Carolina. And when I was in South Carolina, when I was younger, my uncles, they all hunt and fish. And they don't trap, but they do hunt and fish. I never was into any of that stuff to, go with them or try to do it with them. One, I wasn't getting up that early. It just wasn't happening. Now, as I've gotten older, hey GSHL TV, thank you for coming in. Oh my gosh, it's 5:42. I've really been on here for 42 minutes. Wow. As I've gotten older, I started fishing and crabbing. And I do really enjoy it. The homesteader community, the Bee Lady Apiary said the homesteader community got me through several years ago. I was the only one home. I gotta figure out how to use this thing. I was the only one home and they were after me. Oh, I love blue crabs. I love blue crabs too. I love blue crab salmon. And I found the crabbing fun. I found the fishing fun. And that was something that I wish. Oh, that's really, see, that's super special. Like, you would have never expected that you would find, family to make your whole family know that you were safe and feel like you were safe. That is really nice. Like, I do really use a lot of like, someone told me that in another one of my live streams. The other thing I do like about the live stream, this is totally off topic from anything that I was supposed to be talking about, but we're 44 minutes in, so here we go. It's also good practice of speaking extemporaneously or speaking spontaneously, or your ability to use synonyms for different words. For example, the words that you shouldn't say on YouTube that are considered spam. If you were to meet another channel and you want to be able to tell them that you visited them, maybe you don't want to say subscribed or hugs or subs, but maybe you want to say new viewer here, or maybe you want to say, what else do I say that's not viewer and not support? Definitely, that was too much dead air. Yeah, new family. How about that? You could be saying that, and that's another way of saying I'm here to check you out. But there's another thing that, hey, Mama Dee Dee, picked you up. New family member. See, people have way many other things. The other thing I like to look at is around, do they have a name that they like to call the people that are watching their channel? Are they trying to build a community? Do they have a hashtag that they generally like to use? If you hashtag Slasher Chick on my channel, I love you for life, because I am trying to. I want it to be searchable at some point, so that if other people are ever looking for like-minded people, then they can find it too. I delete the comment too, living your best life is a spam, because like I said, I don't know what I'm doing with this channel. I'm trying to figure it out. But I don't want to put it in jeopardy either. So I'm trying to obey the community guidelines from the start, because I am a small YouTuber. I don't have 1 million subscribers. If I had 1 million subscribers, I'm sure they'd let me massage some of those, but I don't. So like you said to me, Lady April, yes, I'm gonna just take my time. But the other thing I wanted to tell y'all was the second stuff I got for just the $21 total. It was 2.5 pounds of bananas, 2 navel oranges, $2 bags of the mushrooms, the 2 cucumbers, the white cauliflower, which for that I'm gonna make, I say the S word on my channel. I never had a problem, but I've been here for almost 9 years. See, that a view is a view. Like, you have basically seniority. You've been here long enough that, and I would have likely enough views too, because I know you have like thousands and thousands of views, and thousands and thousands and thousands like of views. So they want you here. You can afford to push the envelope a little bit. But I've been here now. I started my channel on February 25th. So going on 6 months. This went fast though. Simon, you've been on YouTube for 1.5 years. Did that seem to go quickly for you, or did that 1.5 years seem to go on? But I'm still careful, and I advise folks to be too. See, now, if a view said that she would advise us to still be careful too, and oh my God, my nose is itching. What is that supposed to mean? If your nose is itching, is it somebody's gonna come visit you? Yes, exactly. Never give YT a reason to mess with you. Oh my gosh, why is my nose itching like that? Isn't that what that means though? Does anybody who believes in those old wives' tales or is also from the South know what it means when your nose is itching? I think it means somebody is coming to visit you. Yeah, or talking about you. Oh. Thank you, a view is a view. I hope it means somebody's talking about me, because I sincerely hope nobody's coming to visit me unannounced. Allergies. Okay, Gia. Yes, the hand itching means money. And I can't remember which one it is, but allegedly, like, one hand means you're getting money, the other hand means you're gonna have to give money. Angels are near you. I like that one, Simon. I like to think that my great-grandmama's with me all the time. She would be shocked that I'm cooking. Oh, which reminds me, the white cauliflower. And then I got the peaches and the Boston lettuce and the string beans and the strawberries for $21. Man, that was not bad. I actually need to hurry up home. I forgot I got that meat. But I do have a refrigerated bag inside my little cart that's here. As you can you see my cart? This cart was self-care, because I used to lug all these bags home, and I did not like it. And I also didn't like most of the carts, those little, hey Alicia, I didn't like those wire ones. So I got one of these. It was only like $20, and then I put my own little patches on it. I really am. But yeah, now I'm gonna start my walk home. I actually have thank you to Unknowns. I appreciate you subscribing. Alicia, I actually wanted to ask you, like, do you pronounce your name Alicia or Alicia or Alicia? Um, Wait, so if it's Alicia, put a 1. If it's Alicia, put a 2. And if it's Alicia, put a 3. Okay, Simon, I really appreciate you stopping by and staying for however long you were able to stay. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you again too. So second try 2, Alicia or Alicia. I'm still getting it wrong. Okay, y'all. I am Alicia. I hope I got it right that time. Okay. Because mine's Alicia, but we spell it the same way. But I used to work with an Alicia who also, spells it like you, and we were always getting each other's mail. 2 unknowns. I don't know what Nightbot just deleted, and I'm sorry that Nightbot timed you out. I'll have to go check that. But charge my Nightbot, not my heart. The Bee Lady Apiary, I moved to Pennsylvania actually when I was 12. My mom got a job here. Well, she actually got a job in South Jersey. And then I went to college in Pennsylvania, and then I just stayed after that. And I really like Philadelphia, and there's still a lot to learn about it, so I'm not really ready to go. I should take the long way home. I'll have to show y'all that at a different time. But I live in the part of town. Ooh, sorry y'all. I had to fix this. I live in the part of Philadelphia known as Chinatown. We have a really beautiful arch that lets you know that you have entered this part of the city, and I was going to take you by there. But so the Bee Lady, I studied business administration with a focus on management and marketing. And originally when I went to college, I wanted to be a retail buyer because I didn't start my first job in retail because my mom was just telling me this yesterday. I don't remember this part, but I do know like as soon as I was old enough to rake leaves or anything like that, I was doing that to make money. And then my mom told me yesterday that I used to run errands for the retirees or elderly people in the neighborhood, that I would go do their grocery shopping, or I would go, get their mail for them and stuff like that, and they would pay me like a couple dollars. So she was basically saying like as soon as you could make money, you were trying to figure out ways to make money. And that is why my channel does focus on hustle/happiness, because I do like to make money, but in ways that are doing things I actually like to do, or that I'm legitimately good at, so that it's something that it's fun and I enjoy it. And what field do you work in? So my background is in, I'm going back to what I was saying then, back to what field I work in. Now I work in human resources and operations. So I generally support either women-owned businesses or social impact organizations or social enterprises when they need talent, or when they want to launch a new product or initiative, but aren't yet ready to make a full-time, long-term investment. And so they perhaps outsource that project management to launch it and learn from it, and then determine, is this a long-term program or long-term service, etc. So I've actually been doing that on my own for the last year. But before that, I spent the last 4 years growing a team at a global nonprofit that focuses on for-profit businesses that want to use their for-profit business as a way to solve social and environmental issues. And so that's also why the clients I work with now are clients that are also in that space, and that who was it? Gio, if you're still in here, the boss like phone line. I think we were talking about this earlier. Or maybe it was the B lady apiary about not the multitasking, but the code switching. Like you started asking me about my work, other me came out. And I realized that as I started speaking about it, like, oh, I'm getting into, first of all, I was getting into my B Corp evangelization. Because the nonprofit that I was saying I worked for, the idea is that, government programs and nonprofits alone are not enough to solve all of our societal and environmental issues. It requires for-profit entities to be a part of creating those solutions as well. And I've always believed in, girl, I'm in education and coaching is a must. Indeed it is. And that's also part of, I guess, like the concept of the slasher trick. Like you do, who you are in all of our roles in our life, right? Like who you are as a mother versus who you are as a manager are not the same thing. And they shouldn't be most of the time, right? But knowing when those are, but being a good manager also means knowing when you may have to switch that role to some extent. I don't know how else to explain that. Oh, I just got to notice that I have been using way too much data. I'm also trying to do a quick time check and not show the front of my home because I think that's probably a bad security idea. I don't know. But it's 5. I've been on here for 56 minutes and Flower Glamorous is after me. So we have about 4 more minutes in the live. Heck, our children knew I would go crazy off on them, forget that education stuff. Yes. But even when we're in work, we, code switch from different roles, that we play. For example, I've always been in HR, or operations. I'm in the back office. So that's certainly the back office, but you're often the face of the organization, right? The people that people touch. So you have to be more PC and more on your P's and Q's than almost anyone else in the company. Part of your job is to protect the company from risk. But I'm like the last person that needs to be in HR. And some of my coworkers just always joke with me about being one of the, I probably shouldn't say this on the line. I'm fast to be able to switch from presentation mode to a more common vernacular. I'm actually pretty proud of the way I figured out how to spin that part. I said earlier that I wanted this live to be about free self-care tips. And part of my free self-care today was taking a walk, which y'all watched me do, to the, the B Lady Apiary. We're going to have to talk offline. And my husband is white and worked as a director. Yeah, because I've definitely, because I've dated people of different ethnicities in the past, I've also been in many spaces where I am the only person of color, like not just the only black person, the only person of color. So I'm sure we probably have some shared experiences and some very different. But it's interesting the roles that we play in our lives, and I'm just trying to integrate all of them together, and so I can be happy and stay happy. So that's why, yes, today I exercised some free self-care, and then I took a walk. I got my food for meal prep. I talked with my friend at the food station about the power of saying no to things that you don't want to do, because that's another way of free self-care. Reading, to take some time for yourself. Journaling. And the last suggestion I would give for free self-care would be attending the Sunday Love lineup on Sundays. So Flower Glamorous is live now, and I have a really loud bus right next to me. So it certainly sounds like it's time to say goodbye. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Thank you everyone for thumbsing up the live. Oh, you don't journal? But you know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, dear diary journal. Sometimes I journal as a way of just reflecting upon the day or the week, and I have a couple of specific questions I reflect on. I might do a video on that, the Be Lady Apiary. So um, someone dropped her link. Let me see. I think I might have to do it, Gio, because I think they changed. I don't know if they changed the feature. Thank you, Two Unknowns. Thank you for stopping by. The Boss Life Online, are you able to drop it? Because if I have to do it, I have no idea how to do it right now on here. But I know I can figure it out. Oh, well, I can fix that though. You should be now. And if that will help you, drop it. No, or you might be the only one left in here. Living Your Best Life is also a mod. Yeah, I thought they might have changed it where even non-mods can't do it. But I think she might have left already. Thank you, the Bee Lady Apiary, for dropping Flower Glamorous's link. Everybody, it's 6 o'clock, and we are going on our Sunday Love Live train crawl to Flower Glamorous Live. So I'm gonna head out. If somebody could, and if you catch the snails, then the link is there. Thank you. Bye, everyone.